Is your name on the list of people then that gets, so we already have that information, okay. Okay.
Hi folks, I forgot my name. No, I'm Joe Kane, 184 Swedish Drive, Battle Creek, Michigan. I'm here representing the Michigan Medical Marijuana Association. We still want to let you know that we'll work with you any way we can. We believe that strong local governments make strong democracies, and it's really important. So we want to help you navigate the legal obstacles you're going to face if you make a wrong turn here. One of them is the Home Rules Act. This has been ruled on multiple times by the Michigan Supreme Court. And what it basically says is you can enact any ordinances you want to, as long as it doesn't conflict with state law. Now, the Michigan Medical Marijuana Act is very clear about caregivers, patients. And this is something we want to compromise on. The rights that are allowed to caregivers and patients in the Michigan Medical Marijuana Act are not up for any sort of negotiation. And if I can, I'll read a little bit of this to you. We've got the Right to Farm Act too, and the act itself. The Home Rule City Act repeats the constitutional limitation on a municipality's authority expressly stating that no provision of any city charter shall conflict with or contravene the provisions of any general law of the state, as far as this. MCL 117.36, and a city charter may provide, through its regularly constituted authority, to pass all laws and ordinances relating to its municipal service, subject to constitutional and general laws of the state. Now, this has been up to the Michigan Supreme Court up 10 times. So, I mean, we can take one more time, but I don't think it'd serve any purpose. So, we just need to take patients and caregivers completely off the table. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff here. There's, let's see, I can give you some citations. Rental Properties Association versus Kent County versus Grand Rapids. Rental Properties Association, Super 257. People versus Lewin. Friends Orchard Inc. versus Dayton Township. I mean, this goes on and on and on. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the Right to Farm Act. The Right to Farm Act basically gives every single person in the state of Michigan, no matter where they're located, no matter where I live, the right to farm illegal property. I can be in the most densely populated area, and it speaks to not what I grow, but how I grow it. As long as I stay within generally accepted agricultural management practices, there isn't a thing you can do about it. Medical marijuana is completely illegal crop. So, if you should challenge the right for a patient or caregiver to grow medical marijuana, then we will have to go to court on that. And this law has a little bit, it has teeth. Basically what it says is, if you should stop me from growing medical marijuana, you're going to have to pay me while I'm sitting on my hands for all the lost crops. Now we'll estimate it like the police do. Each plant produces $340,000 worth of marijuana. No, I'm kidding. But basically what we're saying here, what the law says, and it's very clear, is as long as I comply with what the Department of Agriculture says is a normal agricultural practice, even if it involves livestock, in the most heavily populated areas, no ordinance can be enacted to stop me from doing that. And that's also been taken before the Supreme Court several times. The Michigan Medical Marijuana Act is a compassionate act. It's not a legal act. We're talking about the city. Stop.